Derek White, Keldon Johnson. You got Doug McDermott also in there. He did not play in that first meeting of the season. Keldon Johnson, your other starter, as Shamet takes a handoff on the dribble drive, gets inside. And double threats. Had one in the first meeting between these two teams and flirted with one in their Saturday night victory against Golden State. Jakob Poeltl on the drive.
He gets a heavy dose of that opportunity at the rim.
White coming off a 25-point outing against the Warriors, and Greg Popovich noted as DA takes the feed up top and time to eat.
Anytime Poeltl comes over and helps, DA should feast.
Doesn't see the end results. White on the drive, just sneaks it up and in.
That's too easy. He's very good at it now. He's
fire the three. Usually make them. Doug McDermott, one of the NBA's best. As I mentioned, did not play in the first meeting between these two teams as DA gets the contact. Elbow jumper.
Yes, I'm really getting good looks, but not knocking them down.
Murray just so slippery, tough handle, and then you got this guy, Jakob Poeltl, lead here. They come in 4-7 on the road, 8-13 overall, the winners of 4 straight. Swings it out, open shooter.
You know he can flat out shoot.
Makes him so difficult to defend, and it really puts even more emphasis than usual probably on just overall defensive communication as McGee punches the ticket off the nice feed from Cam Johnson.
They've cut into the deficit, so great work by the Suns bench.
Poeltl on the drive, able to get the shot over the outstretched hands of JaVale McGee.
And James, as this streak went on, I would remind people how difficult it is to keep your concentration and be able to have a streak like they did. 2 questions. One, what was your longest streak?
Comes from a place where, you know, he had to earn and scrap for every opportunity. And he's always trying to impress. And we just say if he just continues to play with effort and energy and with confidence, we're already impressed. That's why we went out and got him.
About Chris Paul. I've watched him obviously his whole career, man, but I continue to be amazed at how he manipulates the game. And obviously I put him up there with LeBron.
Elfrid Payton. But just talking about the overall player development system that you guys have been able to put into place, and one player in particular that looks like who's really benefited from it is Ish Wainwright. Here he is, 27 years of age, but finds his way onto the floor, and just how significant that can be over the course of an 82-game season.
Well, I mean, it's really simple. He's a very smart basketball player, and he's a team guy. Like, he's the one that will do any and everything needed to put the team in a position to have success.
Depends on trying to get the ball inside to DA. The Spurs look like they've made some adjustments here defensively. That time does not work.
You don't expect him to be there.
And when he blocks it, he will let you know it.
Oh, it's going out of bounds. He's not saving it. He's not keeping it in bounds.
He's not a Bill Russell.
It's going out of bounds in the 3rd row. But ultimately, if you're contending, you want the results. You know, you want that outcome. You want to win a title. You want a trophy. But he's playing with the team right now where if they just compete and commit to doing the things that he's teaching them, it's gratifying for both parties.
Antonio, one of their last 11 from downtown. Chris finds Cam on the dribble drive, the finish, and the foul. The 4th double-double. He's already got 10 and 6 in his limited playing time. Here is Crowder. A little bit of a push shot, but they'll call it the floaty as he and McHale slip on the. McDermott's missed 7 games this season with knee issues as Paul can't get the little 15-footer to go. Long rebound back to Crowder. Tees up another 3. And finds the bottom on this one.
You know, good credit there to DeAndre, who got a fingertip on it and knocked it to an area where. So they're inviting you to go in there, not believing the Suns will do it.
Murray, 8 points, 8 assists. As Poeltl finds himself a spot. Ball out to Crowder. Jay takes the mid-range. Timeout San Antonio to understand like what it meant to be a pro. As the lob to the streaking Bridges, can't get the finish. Rebound out to Crowder, who deposits the triple.
Jay Crowder's feeling it right now. DeAndre passed up an easy opportunity at the rim. I'm glad that Crowder made it.
10-point game. 8 fights Shaman, all alone behind the stripe. Down it goes. 0 of 7 from downtown, but they have found their rhythm of late. Hall working on Walker. He fires the 3. Loads it up from long range. Jones tries his luck inside. Won't get it. DA couldn't control the rebound. Taps it back to Jones, who quickly gets it into the hoop. Forbes can't get the mid-range to go down. Well, and look, when you come here to the Suns, it has been established as paint. Well, it goes back to the conversation we had with James Jones talking about Frank Kaminsky, and he said, you know, the great thing about it is Frank chose winning, and then basically before the injury got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, we'll see if this bench can just add to this lead as they did the second quarter and calm Monty down from making substitutions. And a good start right there from Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, a pretty feed from Cameron Payne.
Hey, Eubanks looked like he was going to get a hand on it.
Chappelle's got 2 more rungs in that ladder as Brent Forbes hits the quick pull-up. Payton on the drive. Jones harassed him into the miss.
I know he's more so trying to draw a foul than anything.
Walker behind the stripe, knocks down the triple. Hit a couple buckets late in that third quarter and has carried it over here to the fourth. Bridges with a handoff on the drive, takes the pull-up, yes.
Yeah, Hurdle's a little bit afraid to just release from DeAndre.
It's the deck, no foul call. Crowder had 13 of his 16 in that third quarter. Here is Murray with the runner. Yes. Murray. Little jump hook. Spins out.
DeAndre hadn't gotten many of those tonight. Bad luck on that one.
Murray with a 15-footer. Got it.
Start looking at that rim.
15-5 scoring run here for San Antonio. On the crossover, over to McDermott. Gets the open look and deposits the 3. Ties it up at 88. Right.
Both teams only 1 foul in the quarter. And San Antonio doesn't want to shoot free throws.
DA kicks it out to the open shooter. Jay Crowder. 3 is good.
And that's a smart move because, again, DA could have challenged that and maybe tried to get to the rim. But he has really improved in not allowing himself to do that. And this guy right here, McDermott.
Been quiet much of the night, but he's hit back-to-back triples now.
It's being successful here.
Murray with those long arms, that great reach. Thought about the pass to DA instead. I'll take the little layup.
He ain't missing that one. Forget the game. They have to help out on DeAndre. Just a matter of is he comfortable to take it.
Working on Pirtle with the pull-up. Money.
It's there. It's there for the rest of the game. That was tremendous defense.
9-time all-defensive team. Draws the double. McKill in a drive-and kick. Cam from the corner. Yes! Timeout San Antonio. Early. Now Paul gets a switch with McDermott.
This is sealing right here.
On the pull-up. Yes! And 1. The point god delivers. Out into the hands of McDermott. They'll get 1 shot away before the horn sounds. Brent Forbes misfires on that one. And in classic Suns first fashion, Suns had to hang on.